Morning, everybody, and welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mystic Raven. All right, guys. So I'm running a little behind, but I am going to be streaming. Yay! I'm going to be on the Nightblade healer. I need to go get my mead. So I'm going to go get my mead so I can get my boost, my experience, and then I'm going to go ahead. I still don't know how to do the whole, like, someone was saying that you don't have to come here. And I'm like, I can't figure it out. I'll be honest. Be 100% honest. But I'm going to be on the Nightblade healer. We're going to do some dailies. I need to get my morph for my tormenting skill. So let's get in here. I'm hoping it's not too late to see Mustang and see how she did with her run.
That's what she said, but I don't see.
There we go. Let's get this going down.
All are welcome to celebrate the new life.
There we go. What the? Morning, Robert. I'm running a little behind, but morning. I'm hoping Mustang stops in and lets us know how that trial went last night for her. Morning, Todd. So it's kind of interesting. I was doing some PvP last night, and you know, tower farmers and whatever. Yeah. It was kind of, but, so we were at Tower Farmers last night in Cyrodiil, and it's been kind of bad for, console typically, but now the Daggerfall Covenant has been, like, kicking major ass on, Vivek PS4, making a huge comeback and showing what their faction really can do, and it's actually awesome. It's like real PvP, and, I'm like happy. It's competitive. And then I have all these people who are like, oh, this is what the way Zerglings think. Why is there a scoreboard? I don't know. I was like, you know, there's these things called scoreboards. I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. Let's see what's going on. Alright. So we got Falkrith Hold, which is pretty badass. Fungal Grotto. If I crash, it's probably because I'm running too much stuff. Just a heads up. I think somebody mentioned I might need a new GPU, and I think that might be right. We'll abandon that quest for now. And Crypt of Hearts. This will be interesting. So, Funk Grotto 2, Crypt of Hearts 2, and Falkrith Hold. Okay, let's go with the random. Fungal Grotto 1. What? Dang it. I gotta get that bonus XP. It's gotta happen. Okay. Sure. I'll take some melons. I'll take some cheese. I'll check this backpack. I took some tears. Let's go, let's go. Feels good being on the PC, I'm not gonna lie. I was about to say, where in the hell? Okay, that's the NPCs. What'd they do? Skip? This isn't 2. They didn't have to skip. Okay, whatever. Why are they skipping these bosses? Oof, I forgot to get more potions. Oh shit! Tank! Get this thing off me! Good morning. If you go into mementos, find Bender's mug. Oh, okay. Sweet. This is why tanks are really good. Kit! Is this a real tank? It's got a shield. Please taunt. Who? I guarantee you. I'll guarantee it. No. Oh my god. Taunt the fucker! Oh my god! This dude is... Yeah, you're dead because you're not taunting. I'm pulling 227k on my Stand Warden now. Nice! Congrats, man. Congrats. A lot of people don't think Stand Warden can go ahead and deal DPS, but Wardens just have a different type of rotation. This is terrible. Zos, well, I thought you were supposed to fix this. Stop! How does a tank die to that type of mechanic? Oh shit, it's the wrong one. It's what... 1 second. Not even taunting. How can you say that when you're not even... Everybody's dead. I got ads on me. That's what happens when the tank doesn't hit it. Stop rezzing! That's the DPS's job. This tank is getting us killed. I can't even target the thing to get my heal off. Get out! Get out! Can't block that. A tank could. Not a DPS. This dude's not a tank. He's got the role of a tank. He is not a tank. Why does he have dual wield? Did you double Q as a tank hit healer again? I must have. What was I thinking? I'm going to play both roles. Can't even get a war horn off it. Oh my god! Start the reses! I get it. He's not... He's very squishy, but he's a body. Let's just finish this, finish this, finish this. Oh my god.
Ebony blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
Help him out. I think that I'm gonna brain fart. Even the other person's like, don't build balance. This is why you shouldn't have low-level CPs in vets. I shouldn't say it. Dual wheel back bar if you want. Because it can go with the hybrid build. Alright. Your pugs are always the worst. I know! I know! I know! Oh my god. At least I helped the dude out. I mean, he could go with like a hybrid build, but 22k life. It's barely over like a DPS, and he has dual wield, which is fine. Like, I have a couple of tank builds that have dual wield like applications. And you can do that. You can. It's not an issue. But the sword and board, or on Warden, Ice Staff. So Warden can use Ice Staff. The block is important. The shield just absorbs so much more damage. Unless you're Warden, you're going Ice Staff. Or any other tank that's going Ice Staff. You can go like, whatever. So I'm not saying there's a wrong way to approach it. And I'm not saying he has to have a certain thing. I'm just saying, there are some, things that he should be focusing on. Boy, I needed this money. Ebonheart lost, and that's 50 transmutation crystals. Oh, thank you. Needed that. Needed it, needed it, needed it. It had to happen. Alright, I think I still got a good amount of inventory space, yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll queue up Crypt of Hearts and Fungal Grotto 2. This will be great. Oh. Might have to break out the shield. I'm trying to level this skill because I want to get that morph. And I want to kind of show players how to do it, the Benevolent Offering. So I'm hoping to, get it implemented. So, under mementos, you said. So, go to collection, go to mementos. Oh, there it is! Dude! Awesome, Todd! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Yeah, the tank definitely was... definitely rough. And I always tell people, like, you should have a tank. Like, I like it when DPS, like, you don't need a tank. Well, who do you think pulls aggro all the time? The healer. Every game's designed like that. It sucks. And guess who's always the healer? Oh, no, no, no. And I'm like, no. And they're like, we can do it. And I'm like, yeah. And guess who's going to get all the bit of aggro? This guy right here. Yay. So, I did like the comment, you healing and taking, you double queuing. Yeah, it feels like it sometimes, man. It definitely feels like it. So, it was definitely awesome. I do want to give, I know he's not watching, because he only does the PvP. But I kind of ruffled one of the PvPers' feathers last night, because I'm streaming live. And honestly, guys, when you see, when I see these tower farmers, and how predictable they are, and people chasing in, and all of a sudden you see the AoE bombs go off in the tower, and people die. It's like, it's so predictable. It's like, why go in there? You know what they're there for. It's not about their skill, it's about their mentality, right? And it's just like, it's pretty predictable. It's not really like strategic. It doesn't have any strategy behind it. It has, to me, like next to no application to a skilled player to take 3 or 4 people and then run them in a corner and then drop bombs on them. It's like, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And everybody's like, oh, you're a Zergling, and I'm like, well, stream. Let's see you guys in, group PvP, large-scale battles. Tanks need to be the brick shithouse first. Then do what else you want to after that. I agree, Todd. 100%, man. 100%. That's what tanks need to do. And that's why I have a big problem with the Alkosh set. So, if I'm in trial, and I'm healing a trial, first thing I notice is how good the tank's mitigation is. Because he always takes the bulk of the damage, right? That's the main thing. If his mitigation's on point, I might not even notice that this dude is even taking resources. I get compliments when I roll my tanks, majority of the time, because I mitigate, right? I main tank so many dungeons, I understand. Like you said, Todd, mitigation and taking damage, being a brick shithouse, is primary. You don't want to draw too much from your healer's resources. You want them to go ahead and be able to sustain throughout the fight, so they offer enough heals for not only you as a tank, but a group. And when I roll in and I see somebody with Alkosh, my resources go to shit. They could be blocking, but the damage they're taking is significantly a lot more because they're wearing that set. And people are like, well, I'm shielding. Your shields aren't holding that much. They're not. Your shields scale max health. You have a trial set that has crit on it. That has weapon crit. It's like, holy crap, man. So for me, Mystic, what's up? So glad you streamed today. Thank you, Mustang. Mustang, I need to know how'd it go last night. I want to know. I've been waiting in anticipation for you because I know you were on that Sork healer last night, and I want to know. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. No tank. Oh, this sucks. I don't need the shield on this boss. It's all about the deeps. I want to hear it, Mustang. Say it. Say, it was a successful run. If you tell me that, I'll be so happy. Actually, this is the first boss I need. I didn't think I needed the other boss. My vet hauls last night. Oh, you were in hauls. Okay, there's a whole different new respect here. Was horrible. All DPS. Most had around 16k health. Oh, no. And a few had 17k. The other healer was struggling. I end up leaving. Was it a pug? You said it was your guild. And you're on the Xbox. It's really important that they push up at least 19, close to 20. If a tank has the Eben, you're going to push up around 20. But Halls has so much AoE damage, and the mechanics. What ends up happening is the lower they are in life, it leaves nothing for a mechanic. Like sometimes you can survive the little mechanics. Like we were doing Sanctum, and everybody was spec right, because the reason being some of those little AoEs, not the boss mechanics. You can avoid boss mechanics. You just have no mechanics. But even on normals, on majority of your trials, a little mechanic will hit you for like 15, 16k. If it's, you know. So if they are at 16k, they're dead. There's no healing through a mechanic in which you die. You know, you can't avoid it. You have to take the damage, and then all of a sudden the healer, poof, you have that 3 or 4k cushion, and the healer just goes, okay, heal, good. Heal, good. Look at this. This guy right here, prime example, 18k. The other DPS is 22k. I don't know what he's running or whatever. But usually, and I'm at 19. So usually between 18 and 20 is where you typically want to be. I was in a trial guild. I just joined, but I was trying to clear it for 3 hours and needed more health. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you were on PlayStation, Mustang. I would take your asses. I'd take your ass anywhere. My Sork healer has more life than those DPS. Now, Robert, have you done vet trial on your Sork healer? See, I've done Craglorn. I have yet to go into halls with the Sork healer. So that's the only one I haven't got to put the Sork healer in. But every other one, it hasn't been much of an issue. But I don't know if you've ran any trials, Robert, with yours. It's usually not a problem. You usually don't have much of an issue too much. And I believe you, Mustang. I think you know your healer. So I know it wasn't you. I will say that my heals with the pet when crit were 15k. Okay? When the crit. What sets are you running, Mustang? Trial Guild. Was it named Squishy? Oh my god. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Were they named Squishy? What sets are you running, Mustang? I know you're running Spell Power Cure. What's your secondary set? You're probably running, what, Mending? Are you running Mending, Mustang? Make sure, the only thing, your pet heal is good. It seems like you didn't get your major Mending is what I'm thinking. Like, make sure when you, right before you hit that bird, Mustang, you get the heavy weave attack, and I think you should pump that. That should go up by another almost 2K. Spell Power Cure and Julianos. Okay, that's a good set. You're missing minor and major mending. You can go with the healing set from which I did an update to get your minor mending, which will increase the Twilight's heal. 1 second, that might be my parents. This might be a bust. 1 second. No, it's the mailman. My dog. Why are dogs always barking at mailmen? If switched halfway through the trial to seducers. Yeah, for sustain. If you go with the healing set from Vet DSA, you can also buy it, I think. You'll get minor mending. That'll up it. But if you do, all you have to do is a heavy attack. Do the heavy attack. Drop the matriarch. It'll go up by another 2 or 3K. Like, it's significant what major mending will do to your heals. Morning, Mystic, and everyone. Morning, Papa. Morning. But I don't know. We can't get a tank. Well, what's up with this? But yeah, it's all about the major mending at that point, Mustang. Because as soon as you said that, I'm like, that's without major mending. But if you get your heavy attack in, that'll give you your major mending. And your build's fine, actually. Julianos and Spell Power Cure is fine. It's perfect. You can run that. So when you get that, just hit the heavy attack. And take a look at your tooltip after that. Go to a target dummy, Mustang. Look at your tooltip prior to... Look at the tooltip prior to heavy attack. Do a heavy attack on the target dummy. Apply your major mending. Then take a look at the tooltip again. You should be good. I get my minor mending from heavy attacks with resto, but I could barely get any heavy. That was the issue. Right. I see what you're saying. Right. You couldn't get a full weave off. That is a problem. That is a huge problem. If you don't get a heavy attack off, your heals will suffer. But no, it's major mending. See, Mustang, when you do a heavy attack with the resto staff, you're going to get your major mending for 3 seconds. That's going to increase your healing done by 25%. Yeah, this is a bust. By 25%. That major mending is huge. If for some reason you can't get, there's no set that offers major mending. It's always passives. So Templars used to get it, but now they get the minor because they can stack minor with major. I don't know why they're complaining. Templars are complaining, and yet they're still the only healing class that gets to stack minor and major if it's a necessity, and you can't overheal. Templars get the major mending in their passives, so they can get it from resto or their class passives. But the heavy attack with the major mending is always important throughout the rotation. And if you can't get one off because you're panicking and you're throwing your heals, it hurts. All DPS except for a couple would get one-shotted. And that's not your fault, Mustang. That is not your fault. Because they're not built for a vet trial. They might say they are, but even if it's 16K, if somebody had Eben on, if somebody had the Eben, they would have increased their health by 1,000 within the radius. So if they were at 16, then they only had 15,000 life. And that's the one thing even Gilliam has stressed in his videos is depending on each trial, you need to have survivability. And halls of fabrication is crucial because there's too many things popping off at once in halls. So a lot of the times that's why DKs, you either need a DK healer or a DK tank because you need that mitigation. DK tank will cushion a little bit more. So as you're going through down your hall, between the first and the second boss, there's blades and stuff, and the tanks will go ahead and throw the shields. You know, so they'll throw shields to the party members, and when they do that, it's mitigating that damage. You know, so it's significant. The other healer was a Templar, was struggling just as much. Yeah, I'd have a talk with the Templar. The Templar would any healer is going to struggle, Mustang. You're right. It's not you. It's not. If you couldn't get a heavy attack off, that says a lot. When you were saying 15K on crit, I'm like, that's without major mending. I knew it. Like, you know, I'm like, she's not getting her major mending off. And when you said you couldn't get a heavy attack, I knew it. It's not you. It's just not. You know, and I could tell you exactly why you couldn't get a heavy attack off. Because you had to keep throwing the instant heals because people were dying left and right. You know, you were trying to keep them up between, but you couldn't get the heavy attack off to increase your healing. So it was always panic mode, and because they were squishy. And I can tell you, they never completed hulls if they had that much life. Because if you have that much life, there's no way. Well, can't say there's no way, but usually if you're without any self-sustained shields, you're gonna struggle really bad. So it's all about being able to know where you're supposed to be, and you know. I imagine you were probably at what, 19K health, 20K health, Mustang? Oh, well, you're running shields, so I can see you even. Well, you have a pet, you have shields, so yeah, you should have been around 19K, at least 19. Normal pledges. I don't want to do normal pledges. Crypt of Hearts. I was looking so forward to this. You know what you should do? You should definitely go to Craglorn. Start with the Craglorn ones because they're a little bit whatever. You know, they're most people know those mechanics. That'll give you a good you know, comfort. You know, self-confidence. I know you have self-confidence, Mustang, but it'll reassure you that it's you. You're good, and I know you are. I know you are. And the thing about it is, sword healers can. You got 20K. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you did. That's crazy that they didn't. Oh wow. I'm so sorry, Mustang. Oh. Why are there players that still run under that? I mean, when I came into this game, there was so much crap like that. Like, I'm talking, it wasn't just Sorks that were glass cannons. Like, every class was a glass cannon. My shield takes up to 15K damage. Damn right it does. Damn. No, you sound solid. I mean, you could have switched out on something, but I can guarantee you... Oh, no. Like, yeah, Julianos with Spellfire here, you were good. And let me guess, you were running the Ritual, Mundus? That's another thing you could be doing, is since you're not running the Thief, you're probably running Apprentice. You can go with the Ritual. That'll throw up your heals, too, on your Mundus, unless you already have it. But since you already have your crit set, Mustang, just go with the Ritual. So as long as your crit's over 50, you're good. Remember, you also get that, well, it only applies when you do a dark magic ability, but you get a pass when you cast it. Positive side, at least, the leader was bitching at the DPS, not the healers. Oh yeah, I could definitely tell you that. What? And about health, I imagine. I know it's not you, Mustang. Look, that tank's got 30k. 15k. That's crazy. $15k health. Why? Ah, it's better. No, it's not. Something weird happened. Come on! Let's go! You were using magic regen? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I like this guy's idea. Argonian Warden tank. I like that. Cold breath. It's so badass. Come on, switch. I want that Malevolent offering up. There's a weird lag. Frames are a little low. Typically it's around 30 anyways. Latency looks good. Yeah, right there. Do not. Can we hold on the boss? Hit my balls! Hit my balls! God dang it, DPS! This is what happens when you don't clear the ads. 30k DPS, 30k HPS per second. Pretty good. Morning, Clint. Hit my balls. Damn right, hit my balls. And you know these. Why don't they hit my balls? They're blue. They're giant. They're in your face. Why would you not hit them? I have no idea. Oh shit. It's my fault. Oh shit. I thought I was in one. My fault. I'm recovering. I'm a recovering blue ball giver. Please just hit him and don't get my liver and hit my liver. I don't know. Oh sweet, this is not going to take so long. I wanted to get this up just because it's going to give me the minor mending and I can kind of spike it up. I doubt I use it because most of my heals with my shields, you know, is whatever. What the hell? Is this becoming a speed run? Fucking tank. Jeez, Mateesus. Did I ever mention you get aggro as a healer if not everything's taunted? Ever mention that? That pet is driving me nuts. Thoughts on Nordwarden for PvP? I think it would be good. Max health, and you can actually scale the one thing off of the max health. Hit it. Is there a tether on me? Yep. Nice. Looks good. I want to see if there's a friggin' heavy sack. Sometimes there's a heavy sack over here. Once again, I'll take a melon. I'll take some cheese. I'll take a backstab. Sure. What is this dude doing? He's trying to get us killed. You friggin' tank. I'll kill your ass. Congrats, Clint. Congrats, man. I'm still trying to play catch up on the PC here. Oh my god. This tank, man. Trying to do a speed run or something. Jeez, Matisse is getting killed in the process. I could kill you. Yeah, you and your skin. Getting everybody killed. Do not let that tank... For all their accomplishments, they let the tank go in. Boy, oh boy. Get her done. You guys better stop and take care of these fucking ads. Get off.
You don't belong here. Always stop. Not fit for your filthy hands.
Somebody better get it. I can't see him. Thanks, Clint. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got the morph. Oh, sweet. Clint, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I don't have any really cool songs or anything, but thank you, dude. Kick ass. I do it for you guys. All right, so I want to go to skills, and I want to go to siphoning. And we're going to take the one that gives us the minor mending. It's the one we want. Okay. Oh, he's like teleport on me. I don't even need to do that. I'm gonna use a teleport. Okay. I gotta be careful using this thing, but it's pretty good. So minor mending on this build could definitely come in handy in certain scenarios. I like my shield better, I'm not going to lie to you, because then I don't need it. But if I'm in a trial situation, I need a little extra healing cushion. I could sacrifice that. It's health over 8 seconds. That's big, because it changed. They changed that. So what I end up doing is I'm healing. By doing my hots, I can offset that loss. That's huge. And in a build like this, trust you and me, it makes a world of a difference. Nobody goes in the husk. Get out of the husk!
Hey, what's happening? I can't see!
So you're the ones killing my precious flock. The stone belongs to my mistress Kavala. Return it and your death will be swift.
And then all of a sudden just keep the heals down. Dude was in the friggin' black shit. What were you thinking? Okay. Never mind. What? It
The stone belongs to my mistress Kavala. Return it and your death will be swift.
all they have to do is just literally stack. It's fine. Now, as soon as she comes over here, then we go across. I want to keep these hots on me. Remember, when I'm activating that torment to get the miner, I'm essentially taking damage. And I'm glad they changed this. It's really nice. It looks good. The healing, yeah, I like it. I'm liking this. This is badass. It goes, it works. I didn't get to test it a lot in the PTS when it went live. Now, as soon as she drops that, then I can hit this. Oh, yeah. I like it! Hit my balls. Hit my balls. Nobody's hitting my balls unless... people hate my balls. Oh, yeah. Woo! No, I just got my morph to my Malevolent offering. We got the hard mode done. Ah, I got the divine. Sweet. And Clint donated $15 once again. Thank you, Clint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your name's on the board. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, anyways, like, this is what I've really been wanting to get. I didn't get to test this Mustang during PTS because I couldn't get anybody to do 4-mans, like normal 4-mans, kind of messing around. But Healthy Offering is now a really good effect for the Nightblade healer. It does sacrifice health. So basically, it's like I hit it, I sacrifice. Nice thing about it though, I can keep the hots down to offset what I'm losing. If I don't keep my hot rotation in, it can kill me. But the minor mending's applied. That's the big thing. So I hit it, minor mending. Heal. It's that clutch moments that you can use it to spike up your healing as a Nightblade. Because, excuse me. Wow. Nightblade healers. One of the major things about Nightblade healers is they're limited on a secondary set because they have to deal damage. So they have to have a crit set. Templars and Wardens have a lot more flexibility as far as gear selection because they have a lot of passives that lend to, you know, different build configurations. But for Nightblade healers, it's like you have to deal damage. You need a damaging set of some sort on the back bar to increase your healing from your siphons. And when they added this, it was kind of cool because they took into record, they changed a couple of things. Because at first it was instant. I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. I'd rather take a lot more damage, take it over time, because my hots will offset it. If I miss up, then I'm dead. And they did that, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty badass now. So I wanted to get it. There's certain times I'll still have to use the healing ward, but other than that, it's a really good one. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Clint, once again, thank you. I want to thank all the other viewers for stopping in. Mustang, hit those other bat trials. Keep pushing. You will get it. You will get a good group. I guarantee you. You know your shit. You know what you're doing. I have faith in you guys. If anybody has any questions, comments, post below. Once again, man, Thanks to all my community members. Thank you to all those people who support me. I appreciate it. I'm Mr. Craven, the CSO Daily. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.